It's 2 p.m. I'm at work and my eyes are drooping. Time for my afternoon cup of coffee. Or is it? On today's episode, we will look at a new workplace trend that has years of solid research behind it, namely power naps. I'm Jay, and this is Somnilopod. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I am so glad that you joined me. As you know, I tend to sort of scroll through the news articles for interesting and different articles about sleep and sleep disorders and things. And one caught my eye recently. It was from Bloomberg, I believe. And the article showed a device that is being produced by some companies that are partnering in Japan, the Itoki Corp and the Kyoji Gohan KK. They are partnering together to create vertical nap boxes. And what was interesting and what caught my eye was that they look like a gigantic pill. They have like 4 legs that hold it upright, and it's got little wedges inside to help keep people upright. And the authors of the article pointed out that the designers got together to create these boxes to sort of meet a need, because a lot of Japanese workers were needing to take time to take naps during the day, and sometimes they would sneak off and lock themselves in the bathroom to be able to do that. And that's kind of gross. So they developed this design to be able to meet that need. And it's actually a concept that has been around for a long time, the power nap. So I wanted to touch base on that and sort of go a little bit deeper into what that is and what it can do for our work culture. Now, the power nap was initially coined, that phrase was coined by a sleep researcher, a social psychologist from Cornell University named James Moss. And I've actually met Dr. Moss. He did did a lecture at my university and came by my sleep disorder center and we had a good visit. So it was interesting to meet him. But the concept behind the power nap is that it is just a 20 to 30 minute nap, no longer, to give you the opportunity to feel refreshed during the day. And the reason the nap needs to stay short is because the longer you sleep, the deeper into sleep you go. So and studies have found that if given the opportunity to go to sleep, if you're able to take about 20 to a 30 minute nap, you stay in the lighter stages of sleep, and it can have a lot of benefits for you. Now, you have to consider these, what I'm talking about with these power naps, they're typically voluntary naps. It's not something that patients or that people feel that they absolutely have to be able to get through their day. If you find yourself at 2 p.m. simply unable to stay awake or unable to be productive, then there may be something more going on with your nighttime sleep that you need to investigate. What we're talking about initially are voluntary naps. And while it may seem a little odd, voluntary naps have been proven to do several beneficial things for you, specifically in the workplace. So what they do, and Harvard Medical School has even reported on voluntary napping and the power nap. It will give workers just a brief opportunity to improve their alertness, their psychomotor performance, and their mood. Numerous studies, as I mentioned in the introduction, have supported this endeavor. These power naps also improve cognitive function. And if you consider that, a lot of business leaders have started to sort of incorporate this trend. Now, if you think about it, and as we have discussed in the past, sleep deprivation in and of itself costs the U.S. economy billions of dollars a year. So with power naps, people are given the opportunity to take the short nap during the day, improves their memory, their concentration, their overall cognitive function, as well as their creativity. Not only does that benefit the company, because then you've got a workforce that is more alert and better able to handle some of the situations that they're facing, but it also helps the individual napper, helps to reduce their blood pressure, helps to reduce their stress, their anxiety. It supports their heart health. It actually helps to improve their mood as well. And people that are healthy and that feel good don't use their medical insurance as much. They have less sick time occurrences. And that is going to be a benefit for the company because they're not going to be using their medical insurances as much, and they're not going to be losing work time as a result. So given the idea that all of this is happening with these power naps, why aren't more companies supporting this? Well, interestingly, we're beginning to see a trend toward that. A lot of big companies, Google, NASA, Huffington Post, Zappos, Nike, Uber, Facebook, Cisco, Price Waterhouse, all of these companies are incorporating the use of a power nap during the day to help their employees. Some of them have even built specific sleep pods for their employees to be able to take advantage of. Some of them have a specific workspace or a specific space set aside, like a relaxation space for them to be able to use to take a 20 to 30 minute nap during the day, and they have found that this helps to increase their productivity. So hopefully we will begin to see this trend make a really interesting change in the work culture, specifically in the United States, where I think a lot of people just tend to overwork themselves, myself included. Simply because that's just what we have been raised to do. Now, there are some considerations when incorporating naps into your daily routine, and we have discussed this in the past. A lot of people with insomnia find it very difficult to take a nap during the day and then fall asleep at night. Alternatively, they may not be able to fall asleep quickly. It may take them a little bit longer than 20 to 30 minutes to actually get to sleep. I'm one of those people. It takes me a little while to get to sleep. So a 20-minute nap or a 30-minute nap during the day doesn't really help me that much, just on a personal level. So what I find is that given the opportunity to use that 20 to 30 minutes for meditation, that meditation can actually be as helpful for some people as the actual nap itself. And, that sounds like an entirely different episode to me. So I think we'll look at that in a future episode. So if you are working for a company that does support naps and daytime napping to be able to increase your performance on the job, please touch base with me. You can reach me at j@somnilopod.com. You can also touch base with me on any of the socials, Instagram, Facebook. You can also reach me on YouTube. So please reach out to me and let me know what your experience has been. Some people who are working from home, especially because of the COVID situation, may have already started to do this to incorporate a small nap in their day. So I would love to hear from you if that is the case. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please touch base with me. Reach out to me if you have ideas for future episodes or if you have questions about this one. As I mentioned, you can reach me at j@somnilopod.com. So until we talk next time, please remember to make sleep a priority. Thanks so much.